Hey, there's Dr. Daniel Chong, drdanielchong.com and healthyheartacademy.com. Just wanted to talk to you this morning a little bit about a pretty vast subject known as epigenetics, but specifically about how it relates to cardiovascular disease and risk for heart attacks and strokes and things like that. A lot of people have a strong family history of cardiovascular disease and are oftentimes left thinking and feeling as though it's kind of an inevitable fate for them as well, just a matter of time. And the study of epigenetics really suggests and kind of proves that that's not necessarily the case at all. Your genes essentially are possibilities. They are what you're born with as a possibility, but they do not define what's going to happen in your own health as you age. What really is going to affect how your genes manifest and how they eventually affect your health or not is what's called epigenetics, or what happens above the genes or in your life in terms of exposures and things that you do, how you act, how you live, what you're exposed to, etc. Those are the things that are going to help sort of define whether or not your genes and what you're born with actually manifest in one way or another. So the simple analogy to take home with you is the idea of, like, if you imagine a set of architectural drawings, plans, etc. that define the potential for a building to be built. The plans themselves don't make the building be built, the architect does, and what they do with it. So the way you want to think about your genes and what you're born with is like those architectural plans rolled up and not unraveled. And what's going to unravel them or not is what you do in your life, how you live, what you eat, what you do on a day-to-day basis, exercise, good sleep, etc., versus living a highly stressed out life, eating on the run, eating junk food, etc. If you have a strong family history and some potential plans in your genes that could manifest into cardiovascular disease, plaque in your arteries, etc., you need to take extra steps to keep those plans from ever being unraveled and acted upon. And it is entirely possible. So it's a vast subject, but that's the basic idea. Your genes do not define your health. What you do in your life is what's going to help manifest certain gene patterns, certain gene expressions, and not other ones. So, same old story. Eat well, exercise, sleep well, etc. But be aware that you are in control. You are not defined by your genes. That's basically the study of epigenetics and what I want to talk to you about this morning. So keep living well, then exercising, etc., and you can still do well.